What is up, you guys? I know it's been a long time for these videos just because there's a whole lot of new stuff in my life. As you can see, we in a whole new background. I know it's kind of messy. That's just life. We got the bonnet. We in a new city. Got a new job. It's surrounded by new people. So it's just all kind of new stuff. It's been a little bit hectic and rough, but this is something I care about. So obviously I'm gonna be drawn back to do it. And I encourage you guys to do the same in whatever it is that you enjoy. I hope that even when life gets rough, you find a way to get back to it as soon as you possibly can. Enough said about that. Week 6 of The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. This chapter is pretty straightforward. It's mainly about one thing, and that one thing really is just money and finances along your creative journey. And to elaborate more on that, she was really just talking about how it's very common that we as creatives, myself included, use money and lack thereof as a mental block for us to pursue what we really want to do, what we really want to make. How basically we need to be conscious enough to not let that happen and make what we want to make anyways. And I know it's easier said than done. You just have to be conscious of it. And she kind of put it in a really beautiful way. She was just talking about how, you think about snowflakes, bro. No two snowflakes ever are the same, bro. That's just like an example of just like infinite creativity, bro, for free. And you think there's not infinite ways for you to do the creative thing you want to do? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. There's all different kind of ways you can achieve the same thing. And our job as creatives is to make that way because we want to. You kind of have to be, aggressive with it. You have to make a way, bro. It's not just, I'm going to wait a year and then save up a bag so that I can do X, Y, Z, this, that, and the third. Nah, bro. Nah. Like, there's a way you can do it right now. There's a way you can do it sooner. There's a way you can do it. And obviously you're not, like, I'm not telling you to go harm yourself, go do all kind of crazy things that's going to put you in a crazy situation. What I'm saying is we're creatives. There is a creative way to go about getting exactly what you want to do and make exactly what you want beyond just the obvious of, let me just buy it. Let me just buy it. Let me just work hard, put all kind of hours of my life towards it. And let me just buy it on top of bills, on top of food, on top of probably gas or whatever other expenses. Let me just buy it. Let me just work and buy it. It'll take time, but let me buy it. Nah, there's a quicker and more creative way to do it. And a lot of stuff you might not even end up like needing in the way you think you do. You just have to figure it out, bro, and do it right now because you want to, bro. She was saying one small practice that you can do to, open yourself up to finding and making these opportunities for you to pursue that are going to make your life as a creative easier instead of just waiting on money and letting that block you. It's basically just to pamper yourself, just take care of yourself, right? Treat yourself. I know you might be thinking, hey, like how is that supposed to help? How is that supposed to help? Bruh, listen, there's things in this world that you enjoy, and the world is really good at taking these things from you so that you just feel like so anxious and stressed and that you have to focus on money. The world wants you to think like that. So every time you catch yourself thinking like that, you need to realize that the world is set up like that and you need to get out of that. That's our job as creatives, bro. And you need to take care of yourself, treat yourself, and you're gonna realize life ain't even really that bad if you just prioritize yourself and focus on you and what you want and what you want to achieve and do, and you can make it happen. It could be as little as, go take yourself out, like a little date, just you solo. Get you some good food. You feel me? Not stay clear from junk, or maybe vice versa. Maybe you've been, you know, stressing yourself out trying to eat so good and all that. Maybe you just need like a little treat, bro. Whatever that may be, there's all different kind of ways you can take care of yourself, treat yourself. It's gonna, you know, ground you and remind you that you really are in control of yourself. And there's all different kind of ways to get what you want if you just focus. Yeah, that's really all this chapter. I know this video is kind of short. Yeah, that's really all I want to talk about for this video. That was chapter 6. I'll see y'all next week for chapter 7. And yes, I hope y'all taking care of yourselves. I hope y'all is following along with me. I appreciate y'all who have been, who was checking on me while I was, you know, going through what I was going through. And we're back in this hole. So something to be excited about. And not to be redundant, but yeah, take care of yourselves. And I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.